Hello everyone, my name is Sumit Goyal and I am a subject matter expert in Salesforce. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you to BISP Self-Learning Video Broadcast. Today, I am going to tell you how to connect Salesforce with ClickView. So first, understand what is the requirement of connecting Salesforce with ClickView. Let's suppose I have a client and that client database has been stored into Salesforce. Now that client would like to create a chart based on the data into ClickView. So for this so this is a requirement by a client that he would like to connect Salesforce with the ClickView so that he can extract the data from the Salesforce into ClickView and can create a report or create a chart based on the database. So to do this, first of all, what we have to do is we need to install a software, or you can say that like a Salesforce connector, or we need to install ClickView Salesforce connector on our system. So either you can go for x86 setup.exe or x64 setup.exe. If you are using a 64-bit operating system, you should download and install ClickView Salesforce connector x64 setup, or if you are using a 32-bit operating system, that you should go for x86 setup.exe. So in my scenario, in my case, I have already downloaded x86 setup.exe. So as you can see here, I have already downloaded over here. Now what I am going to do is I am going to install this setup. So let's install this ClickView Salesforce connector on our local system. Next, install. It will take very less time to install the ClickView Salesforce connector on your local system. Yes. And done. So once it is done, now what we need to do is we need to, first of all, let's see the Salesforce or the data which has been stored into Salesforce, that what type of data I would like to extract into ClickView, and what is my requirement, or what type of chart or report I would like to prepare in ClickView. So I'm going to log in into Salesforce. This is my login user ID and password. So I'm going to log in into Salesforce, and it will take me to my custom application over here. And in this custom application, I have got an object over here, position object, and this position object has got few records. So as you can see here, I have got a position name, I have got a maximum pay, I have got a minimum pay, location, and function name. So now my requirement is I would like to create a chart which will display the sum of maximum pay based on the location. For example, like Shanghai. So as you can see, there are two records of Shanghai. So I would like to display a sum of total sales of maximum pay together in the form of a chart. So this is my requirement. So let's see how to create this, how to create a chart in ClickView. So let me open my ClickView first. So I'm going to open my ClickView. Then in ClickView, I'm going to create a new ClickView application. So I click and create a new ClickView application and save this. And I'm going to give a name over here, Salesforce Connectivity ClickView. And so this is the name of my application, Salesforce Connectivity.qvw file. Now, in my previous videos, I have already shown that how to connect to various types of database. So today we'll be going to see how to connect to a Salesforce. So again, I'll open edit script over here, and here, as you can see here, initially when you open ClickView, before installing the ClickView Salesforce connector, you will not be able to get this. You will not be able to select this option, Salesforce DLL.dll 32-bit. But because we have already installed the ClickView Salesforce connector on my local system, so that's why I'm getting this. So I select this, click on connect. It will ask for a user ID and password. So here I need to enter the user ID or my Salesforce user ID. So my Salesforce user ID is Sumit_bisp@bisp.com, and here I need to enter the password. So I enter my password over here. But as you can see here, it is asking for a security token also. So why do we need a security token? Because we are trying to access the Salesforce data database or data from from another third-party application or from outside the Salesforce. So for this, it requires a security token. So how to get the security token? So to reset the security token, you need to click on this menu over here. Click on my settings, personal, and reset my security token. So once you click on reset security token, it will give you an option to reset your security token over here. I click on reset security token and it will show a message that the security token has been sent to the registered mail ID. So let's go and check the registered mail ID. This is my mail ID and I have received a security token over here. This is my security token. So I'm going to select the security token from here and paste my security token with the password. So here you need to enter password and security token together and click on test connection. The test connection is successful. It means now we are authorized to extract the data from Salesforce into QlikView. I click on OK and OK. So once it is connected, you can see there is a database connectivity string over here that it is connected to Salesforce. This is the user ID, this is the password. It's a secure process, so that's why no one will be able to hack your user ID and password of Salesforce. So once the connection is established, now we'll be going to load the data set from Salesforce into QlikView. So I click on select, and from here I'm going to select the position table over here. So I select position from here. Position and click on OK. Then click on save and reload. It will take time to reload because it is trying to extract the data from the Salesforce. So initially it will take time. Once it is done, click on close and OK. Now I would like to create a few list boxes over here. So I create new sheet, right click on anywhere on the sheet, new sheet object, list box, and I would like to show a list box for, let's say, location. Okay, this is my location. I would like to create another list box for job level, or sorry, functional area, and okay, this is the functional area, IT and HR over here, and I would like to create a third list box for the location. So I select a location from here. These are my locations. Now I would like to create a chart. So again I right click on the blank area on the sheet over here, right click and click on chart. From here I select the bar chart, click on next. Now I would like to show the total sum of sales, or sorry, sum of maximum pay location wise. So from here I select location, or as a name wise. So let's say as a name wise, click on add. It will add as a dimension. Click on next. From here we need to enter an expression. So I select sum of and maximum pay, paste, okay, and I write here total pay and click on finish. As soon as I click on finish, you can see, you can look over here. I have a chart ready over here. These are the names over here. The position names: .NET developer, hiring manager, senior manager, and SFDC developer. You can compare over here also with positions. So in positions we have senior manager 2 records, SFDC developer 2 records, hiring manager 1 record, and .NET developer 1 record. So like, and if you do the calculation, senior manager 45 plus 9, so it is around this one over here. So as same with, so it is around 54,000 for SFDC developer, together it is 26,000 for hiring manager, and this is for .NET developer. And if I'll made a selection over here, for example, if I select functional area IT, it will show all the IT records. If I select HR, it will show HR records. If I made a selection for Dubai, it will show for Dubai locations, whose locations is Dubai, for Bangalore, and like that. So this is how we can connect our Salesforce to a QlikView, and how we can extract the data from Salesforce to QlikView and prepare a report on that. So I hope you are clear that how to do the connectivity and how to create a report. That's all in my video. I hope this video will help you to understand the Salesforce and Salesforce ClickView connectivity. If you have any questions, you can write an email to us, or you can visit our website www.bisptrainings.com, or you can subscribe our YouTube channel for more interactive videos on ClickView. Keep watching and have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.